I take us to the right ones too. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. We are back. Keisha, make sure you share this video because
I am. I done
no
shared this.
commenting. So we do apologize, y'all. My charger came out of my laptop, and we literally sat here and recorded a whole another 30 minutes before we realized that the thing was done because y'all stopped commenting. So we're back. We are back. We are back. We are back. This is XTY. This is TN.
And a Yoga T Price.
All right, and we are in the building with the body queen.
Hey.
Now, before that dreadful separation that we had from our viewers and you, and we see some people watching, so that's what's up. Before that dreadful separation, you were talking about your products and how you can use them on the whole body, like the scalp, the elbow, feet, just everything. So just give us a quick run back.
Okay, so a quick synopsis of that is that
Oh, okay.
for okay, so hair serum. So if it has castor oil in it, if it has tea tree in it, if it has eucalyptus, if it has
Mm.
peppermint oil in it, if it has olive oil in it, that can be used as a cuticle oil. It can be used as I get winter itch. So this part right here is get real
Mm-hmm.
dry. It starts to flake. So for us, I feel like we need multi-purpose. I put it on my
Yeah.
scalp if it starts to itch, on my ankles if they get a little dry. So every product that you have, if you're gonna go natural, should be multi-purpose. There should
Okay.
be no product if you're natural that should not be able to be used for something else. Like your face wash should be able to be used on your feet. Not saying that it can be used on your special spot because it's sensitive. So
Mm-hmm.
everything should not, but a vapor rub should definitely be used as you know, up here.
Mm-hmm.
It can be used as an eczema cream because the same ingredients allow the body to breathe.
Right.
So if
So
you're using the same exact ingredients, they should be able to be multi-purpose, and you should give that information to everyone.
Right.
true, and because I'm so mad we just missed the whole. It's a very dope segment.
Run it back.
Yeah, but we had to run it back because question was, with everything that's involved. So that's what it was. So we talked about how, just as women, just as adult women that are growing up, like our, our bodies have changed a lot. They've changed. There was a time when, if y'all remember, that we could go out, we could party, we could run the entire night. We could take a bath. T. We used to run them streets. T. We used to run them streets back in the day, sister, until we hit them 30s. Then we need to take naps. And I know because I used to run them with you.
Taking that
Run
place.
the streets, right? Lakeisha, I done ran away with you a couple of nights too. Have a
Out
seat.
there.
She was like,
Right, no. Like we would run the streets like at night. You would take a bath before you went out, and then we would run the streets, and then get home 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You would take like a quick bath. A quick bath. When I say a quick bath, it's like a bird bath, like you high spots, and then you're gonna get up and go to work. Well, you're gonna take like a 10-minute nap. You're gonna wash your high spots, and then you're gonna go to work. And we were fine. Now in our 40s, we can't do that. It's like I can go out if you want me to be up all night. That's fine. I probably can't, but I'm gonna try to do it. But even if I do it, I can't just take a bird bath. Like I need to get in the shower and do my regular regimen because
I
I
need
don't.
about a whole hour to get ready.
Yeah, I don't want to go to work and have an odor. Like I don't want to.
That's just my bath time.
And I think like
I
you
need
want
the
to just
whole
do a
59.99,
right.
the
So
11th hour and the 59th minute.
Yeah.
right. So our body chemistries have changed a lot. The older we get, the more our bodies change. You know what I mean? So being able to have a product out on the street and just be able to get to people that will accommodate everybody's body type, it's just a lot of work. And that's
Mhm.
something that you see a lot of companies doing, a lot of corporations doing, because they have that money and that backing to be able to put that time
To
out.
invest, to do that.
Right. You are an independent owner. Like you are an
Right.
independent business. Like it's just you. Now you may have a team that may help you with the distribution and everything else, But
It's me.
time,
Mhm.
right, like you have help, but at the end of the day, when it comes to the brains and figuring out the everything, like you had to sit and do that legwork and that investigation. That's a lot. And I put this to you and T both because even with, T, as I mentioned before, the first time I ever had any type of skin issue, well, I've always had it, but the first time I ever really told somebody like Aveeno is not working, wash is not working. I'm
Okay.
using big wash at fucking 27 and I'm still sitting here itching and taking Benadryl immediately after using it. Like I don't know what to do.
Because
The
it
first
has
person
sense.
I spoke to was her. Like I was telling T and she gave me
Right.
her butter,
And
like
she
her
was telling you right.
and she told me right and my skin loved it. And then the next time I had the conversation was when I had this outcry like I'm done, like I'm tired of itching. And you were like, I'm gonna say like I got you. So my question is, what type of investigation and research do y'all have to do? Because that's a lot of work to be able to fit everybody's skin. And if it does not fit the person's skin, you still can be like, you know what? I can work something out for you. Let me figure this out. How much work is involved in that?
Not. First of all, you have to have a market. You have to
Mm-hmm,
say, this is the market I want to do. Anyone that does scented products, they're doing a
mm-hmm,
disservice if they don't do unscented products.
mm-hmm,
Because that means that a lot of people with gluten allergies, with
mm-hmm,
peanut allergies, shea butter is a peanut, is a nut. Coconut, that's a nut.
mm-hmm,
Even, mango is a nut. So a
mm-hmm.
lot of people can't do your base carrier, butters
Right.
because of the allergies of it all.
Right.
Even if you're allergic to peanuts, you have to find another way
Yeah.
to cater to the skin if this is what you're going to do. And
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it's a lot of people out here. I said, Jesus, these people out here with the skin. You know,
With that skin,
it's just
yeah.
a lot. And you have to be dedicated to what you want to put yourself out there in. If you want to say, this is what I want to do and I want to help, you must do the research to say, I truly want to help. Because when I tell you 2020 has popped up a lot of pop-up shops and a lot of people that want to sell
Lord.
everything and anything and all things, and it's not that they're not believing in it. I can't speak for everybody.
Right.
But I just feel like a lot of people are doing it because it's money. And
Because
not
it's hustle and the hustle is there. Yeah, I was gonna
and
say
they're
because
not
it's money.
investing in it. This is people's skin. When you start touching people's skin and what goes inside the body, you're doing the body the biggest injustice if you do not do your research. This is not a pair of earrings. This is not, a bracelet. You really still must do your due diligence to say what goes on the skin. It's going to seep into the pores. It's going to
Absolutely
seep
right.
into, what I'm saying? The nervous system
Mm-hmm.
is going to get into a follicle. Even the skin has follicles because it has hair,
Right.
coming from a
Mm-hmm.
cosmetologist. So you have to do what you have to do to make sure that your message is getting sent. So do your
I love
research. And I
that.
still do my research as a business person. You
Mm-hmm.
never want to
I
stop
love
feeling like
that.
you have to learn. If you stop
I love that.
learning, you stop growing.
Right.
Even I've only literally been in this a year after, doing my research and in it for a while before I launched it. Every
Right.
day, like I've shut down the Body Queens as of right now. I'm rebranding. We're rebranding. I am LLCing it. I'm doing everything I have to do to make us a legit business.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you have to refocus on, okay, it worked for 6 months. So in the beyond of it all, what is the goal?
Yeah.
And if the
What's the
goal
end
is to be
result?
better, you have to want to be really better,
Yeah.
especially for the clients and for the people. And I feel like we have we have so many issues as far as us being validated.
I
why not us help us?
I love that.
You know, feel good. Feel
I love
free,
that.
be better for us. You know, a body butter could help save someone's life. That's how I look at it. You know, I used to have low self-esteem. I used to be musty as hell. You know, I used to be that person that felt, you know, indifferent about where I was going in life. So it's like, if you're really going to be out here trying to help someone, do the whole thing.
I love that.
Because, you know, like Nike, they just going to sell a shoe, honey. They don't care, you know, whether that child is going to have, you know, food on the table tomorrow. Not saying that that's what they do, but I'm just saying, if a big box company, that's what they do, you don't have to be them. Mm-hmm. You can be different and still make money. You can be different and still own it for yourself, and it'd be okay. Whether
that's
you
what
make
I always tell
you.
What'd you say, T?
That's what I always tell you too. It's like, it doesn't matter. Everybody has their own unique flavor, and they attract their own particular type of customer or clientele. So it doesn't matter if you market or advertise, you know, someone else's product and you make the product. Is like, we all got our own unique flavor, and not everybody my product. They might like, you know what I'm saying, Keisha's product more, or something that she does different, and vice versa. So I really everything that you were saying, as far as even like what you put into the products, or not using too much heavy ingredients, your base ingredients, your herbs, because you explained earlier, like some of the stuff, the breakdown that she puts in it. And even down, because I was thinking, because like when I connected to my product line too as well, it's like, okay, everybody doing the research, and a lot of people don't do the research when it comes down to making these products. They just putting and blending some stuff together in a bowl or in a microwave. Like back in the day when we first started making products, when I had my old business partner, I started doing it because I was in the natural, you know, doing natural hair. And I'm like, I'm buying everybody else stuff. I need to figure out how to do this myself. But we would be on the stove, like on a pot, double boiling. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I remember them days.
Yep, you in the lab, and you really got to be really strategic about it, because when you're dealing with people's skin and hair, you don't want to have no adverse effects. Like she said, you can't use shea butter, or like I don't use almond oil or almond butter at all, because I know people have high allergic reactions to those things. Right. So you have to know exactly what you're doing. You have to do the research, even if it's not even just on hair products or body products. I think everything you do, what you put in your body, on you should be looking at that label and trying to figure out what's inside of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree. Like I don't make it at all. Like y'all know I don't make it. Like I just use it. But at the end of the day, just being a person with extremely sensitive skin, you know, like as we said before, anybody that knows me knows, I break out in hives. Like I walk around with Benadryl. You know, I have an EpiPen, like just all of that, because the littlest thing can hives for me. You know, I literally use hand sanitizer and can use it and can walk away, and within like 5 minutes my hands are itching and I have hives everywhere because my skin is so sensitive.
Right.
See people that are selling body washes, body oils, shea butters, and lotions that smell really, really good, and so it attracts a person like me, because I'm like, oh, that's real good and it's soft, and I feel like I'm going to use it, and I'm going to get in the shower and get out and rub myself down in this.
And not realizing when you're using those uncut oils, those are not, like, even if you put essential oils on your skin, it still gives you a reaction. But just it burns. So just imagine this is not essential oils that people are putting in their products. They're putting regular uncut
some BS.
And uncut. It burns your skin. And if you put too much of it in the product, it's going to saturate the product, and it messes it all up.
A person like me is a nightmare, because it'll work in the beginning. Like it'll work for a second. Like it feels good. I done dried off. Now I done rubbed myself down in this stuff, and like, oh, my skin feels real moisturized.
Right.
If it's a person's body like mine, within 7 minutes, like after doing it, I'm finished. Within 7 minutes, I'm walking around the house like
body reacts.
I'm itching. That's I know. I'm literally scratching myself to have scratch.
She's calling me, looking on FaceTime, looking at me.
And I'm calling T like T, and I've called T like
Share my page.
no, I've called T and sent her pictures. Like I've sent her pictures. I sent her pictures like this. My eyes are so big, it looks like it's a part of my face. Like I have hives there. Then I'm taking Benadryl, and then I am literally oversleeping for stuff because I'm so high up on it because I had to take it and keep taking it. And I guess the biggest thing is that people are looking at this as a big business because it is a moneymaker. But
the industry is
not doing the work.
Yeah.
To make sure that you are taking care of your customers.
And put out a great product.
Mm-hmm.
Like I literally cook the soap like crack.
Yeah. Yeah. You got the smell and everything.
I measure the lye, you know, because you cannot get soap without lye and water. Let no one fool you to think that soap is made without lye. It's not possible. But it's what you do with it after that. How long you stir it. You know what I'm saying? How long you let it, you know, the water evaporate out of it. It will become safe because of the saponification process. So at the end of the day, when people say, okay, well, this is, you know, this is no lie, that's a lie. Yeah. Like I'm not for or against relaxers.
Yeah.
I had to cut myself off because I just had to be one with the universe and just say, girl, every time you put tracking, you break out like I break out like I got fleas. Wanting to have, you know, weave and, you know, a little lace front and stuff, and then all of this be broke out. Or I had to take it off from the bag and I'm scratching up in here because I just dug myself to death. I have a thing called winter itch. If my skin gets too dry, I will itch. Literally, I will scratch with brushes. So to understand your skin, that's what I say. To understand your skin is to understand what your skin needs. And it's not just a product. Your skin needs
you to stop.
So I was deficient in a lot of areas in life. Stress, food, sleep.
Yeah.
It's all a lot of areas that
Yeah.
So
hair, nails, and skin are all tied together.
All tied together.
So
what you
they're all the same nervous.
Yeah.
So what is in store for the body coming up? Huh? What you say, Keisha?
Hair, nails, and skin.
She gets on my nerves.
Hold out.
So what is in store for the body queens? I know you said that just so that you could rebrand and everything. What is in store for the body queens? Because as I said, your products are really, really good. I love them. I use the wash on my face for the summer. I did have to stop because my skin is oily. So that wash really it did me justice when I needed it to, which now we got to switch it up and do something for when my skin gets extremely oily and needs to take it out. Exactly. But that wash is really good. Even the soap, I love the soap. It didn't make me itch. I break out in hives. I didn't feel like my skin was sandpaper. Just everything that you gave me was extremely good, and I do appreciate it. And your stuff is very reasonable price. So what is in store for the body queens for 2021? Because like you said, you started last year. I looked on Facebook and you were selling body stuff. I was like, I'm not buying it. What is that? Next thing I know, you sent me some and I love it. So I was sold. So what is in store for y'all?
For us, it's
yeah.
I feel like it's the rebranding. If I want to reach a certain market, I have to be at a certain level. So I feel like as far as the things that I recognize, to recognize you and recognize what your business needs and to recognize what you can do better is growth. And I do recognize that, as far as the labeling, it's great, but it will keep me at a certain price market. It will keep me here. No. So to relabel, to rebrand, to, really invest in me. The ingredients are what they are, the prices are what they are, You know, I don't feel like I'm gonna go up on the prices. I know I'm not. I like the price point because I do understand the market I am targeting. Because I do want us as a people to understand that we don't have to spend $1 million. And you don't have to spend $25 on a beard oil that can literally cost you $10 and last you for 30 days. You know, I don't want, and I'm so beard oil to women. It smells just like Polo. They I don't know. I just don't want to feel like I have to have a different price point to reach everybody that I want to reach.
Yeah.
So I feel like relabeling, rebranding, will put the image out there, but I still want to sell the body butter at 8. I still want to sell the soap. I still want to sell the aftershave at 4. You know, I still want to do my price point. There is nothing in my collection that's over $10. I don't want to go above that because honestly, my worth is what it is. And you know, when people big brands, you know, Michael Jackson soda bar soap, he gonna sell it for $68. You know, Tom Ford, you know, he want that soap to sell for $125. It's a bar soap, dude. You know, I want everyone's business. I want the rich one. I want the poor one. I want the one that can afford it and cannot afford it. So where I'm at right now, what I have been doing since I shut down the business as far as advertising, I've been donating. I've donated products to shelters, to homeless shelters, to like movements and different stuff, just to make sure people get it.
Just to have it there, and there's nothing wrong with it. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I love that. So if somebody wants to buy your products, they want to get it, just they want to be there for when the rebranding happens and you bet, you know, and you ready for them.
That's great.
Wait a minute. What happened, Keisha? Oh, you was answering me. How can they reach you? How can they reach you? How can they find you if they want to get something?
My website is https:// you know, thebodyqueens.com. On Facebook, it is just The Body Queens altogether. On Instagram, it's the.body.queens.
Okay. I'm excited because I mean, like I said, I didn't know that there was mango and all these other kind of flavors, and you know, condition to the one with no sense. And so I'm hoping that maybe when the rebranding happens, I can get the sense that I want and not itch. Just gonna look at me. But in the meantime, I just got to stick. I know you're not gonna give it to me the same as I'm not gonna give it to me. I'm just gonna get the same stuff that I've been getting because I want to call saying T, it's a train wreck. I'm popping 100 Benadryls and stuff from it. So, all right. So we want to thank you, Keisha. I'm so sorry about the technical difficulty earlier.
Oh, no, you are fine. I love it.
No, we loved it. Make sure y'all come back next week. We're going to talk about relationships. We have another dope guest in store for y'all to next week. Make sure y'all follow The Body Queens. Y'all follow the page. You should see it on the ticker at the bottom. Thank you so much. Lastly, in Ask TY Style, we always have guests to leave with something positive and motivating. It doesn't have to be like a quote from like Maya Angelou or whatever. Just something that you think that is the best thing out here. So
the best thing out here right now is figure out a way to be okay being okay in a positive way. Like whether it's counseling, because you know that's taboo for us. Whether it's, you know, self-help, healing, figure out a way to be the best you. You can't be anything for anyone else if you're not your best you. Just figure out what you need to be okay.
I like that. All right, T.
I guess I'm gonna say one of my quotes that I posted, and sis, bro, it ain't you. Stop thinking you did something wrong or that you're not good enough. Sis, bro, it ain't you. You got what it takes. That's their shit. Let your 2021 motto be, let that codependent shit go. That's it.
Oh. Oh, I'm about to say mine is taken from relationships. You know, this be our new, you know. So contrary to the picture that society paints, women lose out on good men too. Men are not the only ones that blow relationships by taking their spouse for granted. In 2020, we not doing this. I'm looking for a king. I need to find me a good man. Da 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 da. Blah blah blah. Appreciate what you got, and treat it and treat them like you appreciate them. If it's somebody that's showing you interest, don't just blow them off simply because you don't like the way they wear their shoes.
But if we ain't about, sorry. Oh no,
this is the end of the show, too. See, this is the end of the show. I'm going to hit in broadcast. You know, that's my positive moment. You're not. We're not on the. You're not. Listen.
All right.
We don't have to like the way that they wear their shoes. We don't have to. But you never know.
Mm-hmm.
And that you may be treating like trash should be the person that. I'm full of it. Point. Listen, I'm not about this damn book. We're going for our own happiness in 2021.
Yes.
If you like
yes. Look at your hands.
You're not doing this. Listen, nobody in this
do it again.
world is waking up to somebody that makes them gag. We're not doing that in 2021. If you're not happy, walk away. Money don't mean nothing. We're not doing it in 2021. Be happy. Find your happy.
Love is the best love, babies.
There you go. Well, I was trying to be like, we're not doing that. We are. We absolutely are. We're not doing it. No.
Set them standards.
Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for being here, for coming back, doing the little transition when my laptop died. But we thank y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Keisha, you've been beautiful. I love you. Oh, Keisha, thank you, Mom.
Thank you,
Keisha. Beautiful show. Bye, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.